finally, some good news to report on. But before I say anything about this story, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to apologize that in last week there weren't a lot of newsflash episodes. I fell ill, but now I'm better and ready to rock. All right, so before we get into today's story, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it.
Criminals must taste you.
Ma'am, can you give me protection from yourself?
Did I hear that great? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so for those of you who may not know about this case, Siphokazi Booi's case is tragic and horrific. This case rocked the community to its core, laying bare the deep flaws and failures within the justice system. Family and friends of murdered Siphokazi Booi were left gutted as they listened to the testimony of the investigating officer describing in detail how she had been killed. The suspect, Rasta, appeared at the Paarl Regional Court on Monday, where his trial officially kicked off nearly 3 years after the murder. The state set out to prove that Rasta had beaten Booi to death before setting her alight and placing her remains into a wheelie bin in September 2021. Boi's body was discovered just meters from his home in Mbekweni. So it's been a 3-year-long wait, and during those 3 years, ladies and gentlemen, the amount of postponements and reason for postponements are just ridiculous. Every time the family had to go back to court and just see Rasta's face again, and it would just cause them a lot of pain. I was there last year at one of the court cases, and this is how one of the family members reacted when it was postponed again.
I feel helpless. We all feel helpless. We have a 13-year-old child who is supposed to be in school this year, who has to come and be reminded of what happened in September when he beat her to a pulp. And the government said, no, it's fine, Rasta, because you don't have any criminal charges. You have the right to bail. Because that's how South Africa works. If you've never been convicted or your fingerprints are not in the system, you have a right to bail. Because, I mean, you say you have the evidence. What more is it that you guys need? I'm begging you. I am begging you. We have a mother that we have to call in the Eastern Cape today, and we have to tell her, no, the case, again, was postponed. Each time we come here, she asks, what is it that you want in court? Because I have buried my grandchild. Don't go back to court. Why are we even coming here? Are we coming here to be spectacular? Are we coming here so that we know that regional court is able to stand in and sit in trials like Siphokazi's trial? Are we making your lawyers and your judges and your legal aid famous because of our Siphokazi? To us, this is not a joke.
Luckily, Action Society remained committed to this case and continued to support the family. They were relentless in fighting for justice. And it paid off. Finally, justice is served. Rasta has been found guilty on 5 charges: murder, defeating the administration of justice, assault with intent to grievous bodily harm, desecrating a corpse, and failure to comply with conditions of release on warning. Today was a very symbolic day. The Action Society team showed that with enough defiance and bravery, even the greatest of evils can be triumphed. There were times where we became frustrated, but our hope in victory and justice never dwindled, and we carried the fire of hope with us every time we stepped into the court. We now hope and pray that Siphokazi's family can heal and move on with their lives, knowing that this evil monster will be behind bars for a very long time, concluded Dupree. And here is how the family reacted when they heard the news that this man is going to jail for a very, very long time. I am so happy for the Siphokazi family. Really, I truly am. And we need to commend Action Society for standing next to the family and continuing the fight for justice. In a time when hope in South Africa's justice system feels all but lost, Action Society shines as a beacon of light in the darkness. So thank you, Action Society, for all the work that you do. While this victory is indeed a cause for celebration, the harsh reality is that countless other families in South Africa are still desperately awaiting justice. Sadly, many of them may never see the justice they deserve. But that is why we must celebrate the wins we get and support organizations like Action Society. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. Does Action Society give you hope? Do you support them? Let me know. And also, what did you think about this case? While you're down there, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. With all that being said, thanks for watching. Your newsflash is in. Woman who married Ragdoll says she's pregnant with second child.
She lost me at second child.
Bevan, in her defense, only a ragdoll could say yes to that face.
only the face only a ragdoll could love.
Marivone Roche Moret from Brazil has become famous on social media for her romance with a ragdoll.
Scroll down and see the proud daddy.
I don't. Oh, does she not know?
It's a bit like Bevan, to be honest.
No, can someone please inform the police that Skalk Besaidenout has been kidnapped?
Let's go. Oh my god.
Skulk, don't blink if you're held captive. The couple already have a son after getting married last year.
What is it? The button?
They actually, she actually got dressed.
Actually looks like the dad. That's amazing.
Did she actually go to the hospital? Did she go to the hospital?
Yeah, that kid is called Skalk Jr.
Guys, can you just imagine if they paid a bill for this birth? Right?
But you know what's good?
We are so happy. We would
amazing.
love to have a little princess. We already have a boy, but if the baby turns out to be one, two, we will love them just the same.
What is
Okay,
1
but
2?
now I
Is
need
it
to
a
know.
new
Now
gender
I need
thing?
to know.
What's 1 2?
Are the kids washing machines safe or hand wash only?
This woman is
In 2022, 37 accused
she's nuts.
her handmaid husband of cheating on her after she claimed that a friend saw him sneaking into a motel with another woman.
I'm gonna be honest.
This is getting
trolling.
worse.
Someone was trolling her.
This is getting worse. I can't believe this is like a what are we talking about here? She said, since finding out that he cheated on me, we have been very distant. We still live in the same house, but it isn't the same. But now, because of the baby, things are different. Marcella has been much more affectionate with me, and I believe that this will improve our relationship. This new baby will save our marriage.
I'm gonna be honest. In Marcelo, I'm gonna be honest. In Marcelo's defense, he wasn't sneaking into a motel. He was sneaking into a dry cleaner.
Look, guys, I just want to put this out there. Marcelo, if you can hear me, you can do better. Please.